So diet is probably the hardest part in terms of getting fit for most people. They're just not eating the right things. They don't know what to eat. I'm not gonna lie. I made a video the other week about how my diet was basically cereal and Mountain Dew. It wasn't even a joke. Like, cereal was breakfast, lunch, and dinner for me. And the reason I did that is because it was easy. All I had to do was pour the bag into a bowl, add some milk, and eat it. It tasted good. I could switch up the flavors just by picking a different bag. And that's why I was doing it. So I'm at a point in my life where I'm trying to make my life as easy as possible. Hold on, let me throw these bad boys on here while I'm talking. For anybody that's like, oh, I can't afford to eat healthy, this is 8 pieces of chicken for less than $8. I got it at Woodman's. For me, it's super simple. It has the skin on it. I don't have to cut off any fat. I just take it out, throw it on. I am gonna season it, but it's just, like I said, it's about making my life as easy as possible, and this is easy. So the reason I'm not doing cereal and Mountain Dew anymore, I started a diet, and the whole reason I started, oh crap, the garbage can's at the end of the driveway. Okay, the whole reason I got on a diet is I was talking to some friends, and I'm just gonna call him my brother Lonnie, and he was looking at me, he's like, dude, you barely, oh my god, these are on fire. This isn't gonna go well if I keep trying to talk and do all this stuff at the same time. Alright, let's move everything to the edge. They have the skin on them, so all the grease is dripping into the fire. Alright, so Lonnie was like, dude, you barely have your protein intake. If you just ate the amount of protein you're supposed to eat every day, you'd be so much bigger and so much stronger. And I didn't have an argument for that because, yeah, I definitely wasn't eating enough protein. And, okay, I flex in the mirror constantly. I'm sure you guys have seen me posting pictures. But this is cereal and Mountain Dew, okay? Feel awkward. Not a bad physique. But again, cereal and Mountain Dew. So Lonnie just kind of put it in my head that if I be better about eating my protein, I eat actual meals, I could have a much better physique. And that's what I'm going for. So here we are to cooking. If you're new to working out or you're struggling to get in shape, the number one thing that I think you should learn and research about is calories. Okay? There's calories in everything we eat. There's no calories in water. There's some drinks that there's no calories in. But if you're going to consume something, there's going to be calories in it. Calories is what gives us energy. Yeah. Calories is what gives us energy. It's what allows us to move our muscles throughout the day. We go to work, we do some jumping jacks, do some push-ups, run a mile, whatever. That's all calories being burned. When you sweat, calories. When you breathe, that hot air, that heat is calories. So, yeah. Huh? Hold on, there's kids walking by and I'm awkward. How's it going? So there's calories in everything. If you don't expel those calories, let's say you eat 2,000 calories in a day, your body's gonna naturally burn off some calories. Just walking around, going to work, even shoving food in your face, you're burning calories, but you're also taking in calories at the same time. Anytime you move, you're burning calories. So your body has a set limit. I'm sure you guys have heard of metabolism. Depending on how good your metabolism is, and there are ways to boost it, that's how many calories you're gonna be burning. How's it going, guys?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well.
My steak's over.
You know what? Give me about 20 minutes. All right, steaks are going on last. All right, have a good one. I love people. So, I'm gonna keep losing track too. So let's say you take in 2,000 calories. but you're a couch potato. You're not moving around. You're just sitting there, eating, breathing, going to the bathroom every once in a while. You're not getting rid of those excess calories, which means they're gonna do something. They're gonna turn into fat. Okay? So when you're like, man, I just keep getting bigger and bigger, you're not moving enough. Okay. All right. So that's why people go to the gym. That's why people work out. That's why people go for runs. It's to burn off those excess calories so that you can stay thinner. It's crazy. I was talking to Lonnie. We were at the store the other day, and we were just looking at people. Obviously we were shopping, but we were just kind of looking around and like, there's more obese people here than there are fit people. Not even fit, just average, normal looking, not obese people. And we were just kind of talking about how fat is the new normal and obese is the new fat. And then you have the people that are in shape and they're fit, and those people are looked at as the weird ones. Like, what's wrong with you? Why do you go to the gym so much? What are you trying to prove? Like this and that. And it's sad that that's the reality that we're living in, but it's true. I didn't even season these. This is like $5, maybe $4. I don't know. It's cheap. Seasoning, throw it on. I probably could have seasoned them beforehand, but back to it's just easy to throw it on top for me. Ow, my fingers are burning. Ow! This piece of chicken's on fire. Ow, dude. So, anyway, take a look around. Next time you go out, just look at the people. See how big they are. People are just round. Like, it's just big walking circles. Drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. But, back to my point. So, if you're not exerting those calories, if you're not moving and breathing heavier and sweating and just moving your body more, those excess calories are going to turn into fat. That is why we get fat. On the other hand, let's say you eat 2,000 calories, but you go to the gym and you burn off, let's say 500 calories, and then naturally your body burns off 1,600 calories. These are crazy numbers, but I'm just throwing them out there. Well, because you now have burned off 100 calories more than you're taking in, you're gonna lose weight. It's what is it called? Thermodynamics? Thermogenetics? Something like that. That's just what it is. So you can eat crappy food like cereal and Mountain Dew, but you just can't eat as much of it, right? So I work out once a day, twice a day. I go for runs. Like, I'm very active, so I'm burning off a lot of those calories. That's why I was able to have this body and still have that junk food. Now, that's why I'm kind of converting into this higher protein, more meat, just overall healthier foods, because if that's what I could look like on junk food, what can I look like off of junk food? And that's what I'm really trying to get at. That one's going to catch on fire. The skin's falling off into the grate. So, a lot of people just don't know what to eat, or they don't realize how much they're consuming in the foods that they are eating. So, let me pick out some foods here. Normal ice cream. I love ice cream. That is my number one treat. I have a bunch of ice cream in my freezer right now. I don't know if you can see this. It's on fire. The thing with ice cream is, if you're just eating normal, whatever, you're eating Oberweis, or you're just eating the, Breyers. What's the other one? That one that has like American Dream and all those crazy flavors. Those have so many calories in the serving size. Here's what I'm encouraging everyone to do. When you pick up a food item and you're gonna put it in your grocery cart, look at the food label. There's one number I want you to look at, two numbers. One is calories. It's the big one right at the top. It says how many calories are in a serving. And that's the other one I want you to look at, is the serving. What is the serving size? You may think, oh, a serving size is the whole bag. No, a serving size may be, like for pizzas, a serving size may be an eighth of the pizza. And so you're scarfing down a whole pizza thinking like, oh yeah, that was only 300 calories, when really it was 300 calories for that one slice. And so people don't know this stuff, and they think they're eating relatively good, but they're not. So next time you go to the store, next time you buy something, look at the food label, look at calories, how many are in them, and then look up the serving size. And actually measure it out. You'll be shocked at how little servings actually are. So, here's some of the things I do to get lower calorie foods, which allow me to eat more, right? If I'm gonna buy something, if I buy light sour cream versus normal sour cream, I can do one of two things. I can eat a lot more of the light sour cream, or I can eat the same amount that I would have eaten of the normal sour cream, and I'm going to consume way less calories. It's 35 calories per serving versus the normal one, I think is 80. I think it's 80 or 100, something like that. That means I can eat more of it for less calories. Why wouldn't you want to do that? What else? A thing of Pringles or Doritos versus popcorn. There are so many calories in those chips, and whereas popcorn is lighter, it's fluffier, you can eat a lot more of it for the same amount of calories or less. What else? Here's the big one. Regular soda versus diet soda. Regular pop, diet pop. A normal can of Coke has what, like 200 calories in it, I think. So every time, be real, you're not drinking one Coke a day. You're probably drinking 3 or 4 Cokes a day. That's nearly 1,000 calories just from drinks. Whereas I choose to only drink things that have 0 calories. Water, diet pop, diet, so whether it's Diet Mountain Dew, Diet Coke, whatever, or 0 sugar. You also see the cans that say 0 sugar. 0 calories. I can drink 4, 5, 6, 10 of those things a day, and I won't gain any weight from them. I'll have a lot of water in me, I'll have to pee a lot, but I'm not going to gain any weight because I'm not consuming any calories from those drinks. Does that make sense? So one of the things I was doing a lot, this is why I was so big into Mountain Dew and drinking soda, I would drink the diet soda and they would fill me up. Like if I felt hungry and I didn't want to eat any more calories, I would chug a soda and now my belly is full and it's grumbling and all this stuff, but I'm full, I don't want to eat anything. So that was my little trick to not eating a lot throughout the day. For ice cream, I said I had a bunch of ice cream in my freezer. I bought the Halo Top ice cream. They have pints at Woodman's. A bunch of different flavors. My favorite is peanut butter cup. I love like chocolate, peanut butter, anything. So the entire pint is roughly 300 calories. What I do is I split it with Lonnie. We go half and half. So I'm eating about 160 calories, 150 calories, and that's still plenty of ice cream to eat. If I want a whole pint, fine, I'll eat a whole pint. It's still only 300 calories, whereas if I go with any of the other brands, Breyers, Oberweis, I don't know why I can't think of that one. But anyway, those would all have over 1,000 calories in them for the same thing. So 300 versus 1,000. Now I can eat even more of that ice cream if I wanted, the Halo Top, or I just eat the same amount and now I've consumed way less calories. Does that make sense? Is that make sense to anybody? Is that hitting home? Just be very cautious with the food that you're eating. Look at the food labels. Look at how much is actually in a serving. When you start putting, like, people that eat salads and they're like, I don't know why I'm not losing weight, I'm eating salad, I'm working out. Dressing has so many calories. It's a bunch of fat in there. So when you're putting in ranch or blue cheese or barbecue sauce or whatever it is, that's where all the calories are coming from. You may have a salad that if you put no dressing on it, it may be 100 calories, but because you're putting on that dressing, now it's a 500, 600 calorie salad or more. So going out to eat, restaurants, making smart choices. Yeah, I want to go to Portillo's right now and have a cheese fry and an Italian beef, but I didn't work out today, so I know I'm definitely going to go over on my calories, and that's going to turn into fat. Instead, I'm making chicken. I'll have probably 2, maybe 3 of these tonight. That comes out to, these are small, it's probably going to be 500 calories, 600 calories, and I'm still good, and I'll be full. So, make better choices. What else did I want to talk to you guys about? Go to the gym. Go to the gym. Don't tell me you don't have time. If you're watching this video, you have time. Do some push-ups, do some sit-ups, go for a run. When I choose a gym, I choose the one that's closest to me. I can walk to my gym and I'll get there in about 3 minutes. Okay, if I bike, I'm there. Okay, let me lie. I can walk to my gym, I'll get there in 5 minutes. If I bike, I'll get there in 2. If I drive, probably still like 3 minutes. So I choose the gym that's closest to me because I don't want any excuses. I want to get up and go to the gym. If you don't know how to work out, there's personal trainers, there's videos, there's YouTube, just move your body, do something. Don't tell me you don't have time because you have kids or this and that. Make your kids work out with you. If they're babies, set them up, let them watch you. Everyone has time to go to the gym. Everyone has time. Especially if you're watching this video. Dude, this thing is black. But I bet you the inside's not cooked. Meh. So I was just sitting on the couch watching a stupid TV show. And I'm thinking about how I could probably make like 3 more meals out of the ground beef that I have in the fridge right now. But after that, I'm gonna want more food. And for me, if it's not made, I don't want to cook every time that I'm ready to eat. I want to just throw it in a bowl and cook. So something just kind of clicked. I said, what am I doing sitting on the couch watching this dumb show when I could be cooking my next 3, 4, 5 meals? So that's what I'm out here doing. And to double up on that, I said, hey, why don't I make a video, see if I can inspire or help some people while I do it. It's multitasking. Happy Father's Day. It's Father's Day today. I called my dad. I did my job. Also, I bought a bunch of yogurt. So, yogurt, it's pretty filling. It's got a lot of protein in it. If a food has a lot of protein in it, I don't want to get into macros and like having you guys look at the carbs and protein and all this stuff. I don't want people to get discouraged and overwhelmed with all the different things you have to worry about. That's why I say just focus on the calories. Also, you can Google it right now on your phone, like how many calories should I be eating? Some calculator will pull up, you put in your age, your weight, your height, how many times you work out during the week, and like what weight you want to be at, and it will tell you roughly how many calories you should be eating in a day. So check that out. Just Google how many calories should I be eating and find one of those calculators. And that will give you a base to start at. So that way when you're shopping, just start tracking what you're eating throughout the day. Like, okay, I just ate about 400 calories. Okay, I ate 1,000 calories. I ate 200 calories. And then at the end of the day, see like, okay, this says I should eat 2,000 a day. I'm really eating 3,500 a day. Like, you may be shocked at how much you're eating. So, anyway, if you eventually start looking at how much protein is in foods that have higher protein, chicken, yogurt, right, turkey, beef, like all the meats, fish, anything that has higher protein is gonna fill you up quicker. So I could eat an entire can of Pringles, no problem, and I'll probably still be hungry. It's because it doesn't have much protein, if any protein in it, versus I could eat like 2 chicken breasts and I'm probably pretty full. Does that make sense? It's low calorie, high dense foods that are going to fill you up and help you lose weight. So eat a lot more meat if you can, if that's part of your diet, but eat a lot more meat. and minimize your portions, right? I'm sure you're loading up your plates with pasta, loading it up with, I don't know, rice or potatoes or something like that. Go lower on the carbs, lower on the starches, right? Which again, potatoes, chips, rice, higher on the meat. That's going to fill you up quicker. It's going to keep you full longer, and it's going to satiate you basically. So you're not going to be eating as much. You're not going to be as snacky. Here's another tip: out of sight, out of mind. If you don't buy the chips, they won't be in your house. Chances are when you want them, you're not going to get up and go get them, right? You're not going to get up, get dressed, go to the store to get them. You'll just eat whatever you have. So buy the good stuff, avoid the junk. Oh snap. Oh snap, look at this guy. Look who just showed up. And you know why? It's because he could smell it. He smelled that I was cooking. But I know why you're here.
I smelled chicken.
You smelled what?
Chicken.
You smelled the chicken.
God damn!
Yeah, I burnt a little bit.
Bro!